YouTube, what's up? Of course, when we bring ourselves to our truest self and we reach that vibration, our signature vibration, our true heat signature, whatever, where we truly bear the light instead of allowing it to burn us, basically, we're falling from a further place. That's what's going on. Like when people say, when you see the different perspectives, again, the more healthy you become, the more sick people will appear. It's just perspective. The more truthful you become, the more you'll be able to see the deceit. That's just what comes with that, with perspective. Because again, people don't change. Perspective changes. So you climb up Jacob's ladder, Jacob's ladder, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call the tether between dimensions, and the dimensions being the overall body that is what you're experiencing or experiencing. You climb, or however you climb, downwards or upwards, however you want to look at this thing. I'm not arguing for points because above, so below, heaven is hell, however you want to look at it, whatever. From your perspective, though, of realizing self, or however you want to put that, if you are at a point where you're vegetarian and then you go back to eating meat, the fall won't be as, it will still be terrible, but it's not going to be as terrible as if you went from raw vegan down to eating meat. It's a further fall. It's because you know better. The more you know better, the more painful it is because you're falling from further. So it's just however you want to, I guess, perceive that, the falling or rising. Because again, ascension, we've ascended to the state of being crystallized. We become so run by our intent that is not aligned or malformed with our truest intentions. So we have identified with intention that is not our own, not our truth. It is the truth of something false, an image, the reflection of a reflection, because the body is the reflection of the reflection. So if the will is the driver, the body, or the spirit or soul rather, is the plane, the exhaust fumes is the body, the excrement. So if you identify from not the driver, not the, you're identifying with the excrement, the body part. So you're identifying with the waste or the dead, basically, which is still holds its place. It's not that anything is greater than or less than at all in this thing, because what's been here has always been here. It's just a different ratio. It's just different ratios of the same elements that have always been here in this prism that, whatever you want to call Earth or whatever. So as you climb the different states, or however you want to call that, you fall further, you fall in different respects. And so it's just like you cave in at some level and you go from eating purely organic to now you're eating pesticides. So now you need the herbs to flush the pesticides out. And that's what, it's just a subtle fall, and then it's a slippery slope, And again, it takes weeks to rehydrate. So people are caught in thoughts that come from different stages of dehydration, and they never really properly rehydrate. Because again, the vapor, the water, or the molecule ions of water, the water, if the water is more dense, it's harder to absorb, assimilate, and flush the cells. So again, that's why I would advise people adding the herbs to their distilled water, because distilled water is like drinking clouds. And then if you put the herbs in it, you get your electricity and it's live. It's not like getting inert rock in your water. You're getting a different form of electricity, a live electricity from these herbs in this distilled water, which is like clouds. So you're getting everything when you breathe in, and you're breathing in nitrogen too. So you're getting earth, wind, fire, and water, of course. So you're getting everything because the earth is the herbs. And at that point, you can see, that the dehydration is what is causing the thoughts. The dehydration causes the thoughts and emotions to cease, because water is emotion. So you think something, you attach an emotion to it, and then the something manifests, of course. So that's just what we had to realize, that once we've changed the water, then life flows through us. Everything is just events. I'm not asking people to be like Dexter and be sociopaths about things, but we're just observing a human observing its life. That's how life, or what life is. I don't know if it's a how, or what life isn't, however you want to look at it. ROYALT512 at yahoo.com for the PDFs. There's 100 of them. I mean, it's $100 for 28 of them. The I Manuel is the last one. It's the last testament. It's $10. It's separate, sold separately. And so just check those out. Search R Bud Vegan on Amazon to get the ebook format of the PDFs. They're all on there, all 28 of them. So check that out. And right now working on this name change for the channel. So this had to get uploaded so people will realize that the name change was happening. So I had to say something. So it's not like you're just gonna get this update and not know who uploaded the video. But all right, y'all.